Hey, what's going on, solar family? It's James here. Hopefully you're doing amazing. In this video, I want to go over how to be successful in the solar industry, especially if you're just starting out. And most of you guys know that I'm all about sales and marketing strategies, right? But in this video, I want to give you some foundational tips, especially if you're just starting out, right? Obviously you need sales, obviously you need marketing, but when you're starting out, I think these are the most important steps that you need to be successful in the industry. So the first thing that you need is you need to have integrity with yourself, right? And it's as simple as that sounds, but it's so easy for us to break integrity with ourselves. So for example, if I tell myself that I'm gonna call 50 homers this week, and towards the end of the week, I take a tally and I'm like, you know what? I only called like 15 homeowners. And I tell myself, you know what? It's okay. That's fine. No worries. Nobody knows about it, right? So it's really important to have integrity with yourself first. So if you're going to tell yourself you're going to do something, make sure you do it, right? That's why number 2 is even more important, is having an accountability partner. Because Harvard did a study that 95% of people's success comes from having accountability. So my suggestion to you is find a partner. Find someone that's in the solar industry that's, looking to achieve the things that you want to achieve, right? And ideally, this shouldn't be a friend, because it's super easy to tell a friend, hey, you know what? I'm going to call 50 homers this week. And by the end of the week, you call like 10 and you tell your accountability friend, hey, I only called 10 out of the 50. And more than likely, your friend's gonna be like, don't worry about it. It's all good. We'll call next week. But you really need to partner up with someone that has the drive and ambition, the goals that you have, or even have bigger goals that you have right now, so they can push you and you guys can push each other. And a lot of times to grow in just life in general, right? And also in solar, you need someone that's gonna tell you the things that you don't necessarily want to hear. Right? You don't want people always telling you what you want to hear. You want an accountability to kick your butt a little bit, right? Give you that tough love in. Hey, you know what? James, you told me you're going to call 50 homeowners. You only called 10. What's up? What's the problem? Is your why big enough? Maybe it's not. Maybe we need to adjust your why, or maybe you need to rethink your why. So again, it's nice to be able to find an accountability partner that's going to actually kick your butt. So that leads me to number 3, is also role play a proven pitch, right? Ideally with this accountability partner, because there are pitches out there that are somewhat okay, but make sure that you have a proven pitch that works, and role play it every single day with your accountability partner, in your car, on your phone. Always be role playing, always be pitching the pitch, because as you know, we're selling a high ticket item. And you should know the material, right? You should know the product knowledge, the sales process, the sales pitch, the warranties, the guarantees, and everything in between. And that should just roll off your tongue, fluently if you're practicing. Because you are selling, a 20, 30, 40, 50, $100,000 plus system. It is a high ticket sale, so you should know what you're pitching, right? You should know what you're selling. So it's really important to make sure that you and your accountability partner are constantly role playing, so your sales skills are getting sharper and sharper and sharper. And it leads me to number 4, which is a community. As you know, we're all 1099, right? We're all independent consultants, and it can be lonely out there. And, as human beings, we're not built to, be on this earth alone, right? And the idea is make sure that you're within the community. Make sure you're constantly plugging in. Make sure that you're sharing your wins on Facebook or on social media somewhere. And also get inspired by other folks, right? I love seeing other folks close deals. I'm like, oh man, look at, so-and-so is just smashing in the leaderboard. And it really pushes me to work harder, right? I guess maybe that's more like competitiveness in me. But again, just stay within the community. Stay plugged in. Get inspired. Because you don't want to be out there by yourself like the Lone Ranger. Because you probably will give up eventually, right? If you don't have that type of community, so you can plug into folks that are like-minded, that have the same vision, that have the same dreams as you. And all of you guys, or all of us, are all walking in the same direction, right? The whole solar family is all walking in the same direction. That's why it's super important to be connected within the community. So hopefully that will help out a bit. So if you want to dive in deeper as far as sales or marketing, make sure you book your free solar strategy call. If you're watching me on YouTube, there's going to be a pop-up right here. If you're not on YouTube, make sure you jump over there at James the Solar Energy Expert. Schedule a free solar strategy call, and I'd love to dive in deeper with you and share all the strategies and sales techniques that I know. Other than that, make sure you also subscribe before you bounce out of here and share this video so it gets shared to all of our solar family. Other than that, have an amazing day. Peace.